and then
Yeah.
we've had our members leave now. Let's just go through the key points for the people that couldn't attend. One, if you're job sharing and you have a job, for goodness sake, you should be um, you should be registering for VAT, because a typical fee is £6,000. You're going to get an additional bill for £600 for
6,000 would be
treatment.
£1,200 worth of VAT.
Yeah, yeah. Well, you can charge 1,200, but you
Yeah.
if you haven't registered for that, the
Yeah.
other
Sorry.
the
Yeah.
other the other party finds your candidate's going to charge you 600, which is going to
That's
eat
it.
your margin.
Yep.
Um, and we talked about teams costs for a solo are going to be 1,200 a year, for good
The
plus.
accountant, definitely the accountant who's probably telling you not to become VAT registered, is probably also going to be charging you VAT on their costs as
Yeah,
well.
your
And job
CRM,
boards,
your job
CRMs. Yeah.
boards, any other tech you've got attached to that, if you've got a LinkedIn premium account, etc., etc.
Yeah.
But this was thrown up by job sharing. I think the other thing that's relevant is, um, if you want to be perceived as a real business, if you don't invoice your clients 20% VAT, people are going to regard you as a little business, a tiny business, which will hurt your credibility.
Yeah.
So you gave a couple of really key bits of advice about, if you're charging VAT, what to do when that VAT comes in, didn't you, Stu? Could you just run through that? You've got
Yeah.
NatWest, haven't you? And you've
Yeah.
great
So
things
what you
down.
got to do is obviously VAT is cash flow. So you charge out VAT to your clients, and their clients will pay it, and then you, on any expenses, you're going to reclaim those costs. Now, one of the great things I always recommend clients to do, and I do this myself with NatWest, I've got a NatWest business account, but they also offer a business reserve account which sits alongside it. Now, the business reserve account actually is an interest-bearing account. And so what I do is whenever I receive any of my fees, I take the VAT element straight away and I put it straight into that business reserve account. And then what happens is that then obviously I get interest on a monthly basis, which goes back into the business as income. But also the great thing is it means that when it comes round for actually your VAT bill actually due, you've got the money put to one side. Now, obviously, you're going to also be reclaiming VAT on your overheads. So it means that when you come around for paying your VAT, you're not going to be paying all of that money over. And you can use some of that towards paying your corporation tax. So it's a really great way of actually making sure you've got that money to one side. I also get monthly management accounts, and I then work out what my corporation tax is, and I also put the corporation tax in there as well. And it just means I'm always making sure that whatever's in my bank account is something I can actually spend, because I know my taxes and my HMRC liabilities are already put to one side. So it's just a really great way of thinking about your business from a cash flow perspective, because you don't want to fall foul of HMRC and falling behind.
Perfect. Well, thank you. I think that wraps that, Stu.
Yep,
And just remind people, you do offer them a 2-hour free audit.
that's it.
We
Yep,
were at the Southwest region yesterday. You did the same thing for Jim at ARV. I think
yep,
he, I think he quantified you saved him about £8,000 or £9,000 just from
already.
the free.
That's it.
uh,
And we're also looking at his invoice finance as well, which is potentially another £7,000. So he could be a £15,000 saving just from a free 2-hour meeting. And it's a case of yeah, I've done it for a number of other members. 2 hours free, no obligation. It's a full financial review of your company. And yeah, it's a case of I did one this morning with another team member, and it's a case of I've done this. That was number 22 for this year. So it's a case
Brilliant.
of 22 members. Average savings so far is about £8,000 a company. So yeah, might as well.
Well, thanks, Stu, for all your help. I'm going to stop recording now. Cheers, everyone. I hope you found that a benefit.